Start with a single cent on the first square of this chessboard. Double it on the next and keep doubling. Can you guess how much it adds up to by the end? Let's find out. By the 8th square, you'll have about just $1. No big deal, right? But by the 18th square, you'll already have over $1,000. That's enough to buy the latest iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, here's where things get crazy. By 28th square, you will be a millionaire. By 38th, a billionaire. By the 44th square, your wealth surpasses $89 billion, making you the second richest person in India just behind Mukesh Ambani. You would outpace Elon Musk, Bernard Arnault, Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. By the 64th square, your wealth hits a mind-blowing 92 quadrillion. A number so big, it's beyond comprehension for most of us. But this reel isn't about throwing around incomprehensible numbers. It's about a fundamental truth of money, the power of compounding. Here is the math. If you recognize this as the nth term of a geometric series, the first term was 1 cent, the common ratio was 2, and n is 64. For business students, it's the compound interest formula. Starting principal was 1 cent, growth rate was 100% over 63 periods. Now let's bring this down to earth. A 100% growth rate over 63 cycles isn't realistic. But what if we use a practical example? Say you invest $1,000 at an achievable growth rate of 10% annually for 30 years. Your money grows to over $17,000, more than 17 times your original investment. That's the magic of compounding. Small, consistent growth over a time creates exponential results. But the power of compounding isn't just for investments. Think of it as the equation for growth in any area of life, be it business, personal development, or any pursuit of continuous improvement. Visualize this equation for a moment. Let's keep the growth rate and number of iterations constant. Now increase the initial value 5-fold and notice that our final value also changes by 5 times. Next, increase the growth rate by 5-fold. Watch how the output increases significantly. And finally, if we hold the starting point and the growth rate steady but increase the number of iterations, the results become absolutely staggering. Here's the key lesson. Where you start does matter, but only to an extent. Your growth rate has a much bigger influence on where you end up. And above all, the single most important factor is the number of iterations. Continuous, consistent improvement over time. That's the real power of compounding.